It was a pretty enjoyable and quiet evening. We did get to watch a sailboat make its way in towards shore. We watched its light on its mast as it moved in the darkness. We wanted to get up pretty early for the next morning because we really wanted to make it pretty far north. Actually, we wanted to get, above Guerrero Negro because we just knew that the last day that we'd be driving, we really wanted to, make it a little easier for ourselves in terms of the distance we had to drive to get past the border and then get home. Back into Baja del Norte. I think one of the most distinguishing aspects of Santa Rosalia, say versus Mulege, was that this little town just felt so much more Mexican, if you will. I really felt like Mulege really, it was kind of a spot for gringos. And Santa Rosalia just felt like a purely Mexican town. I didn't see a single gringo the entire time I walked through Santa Rosalia. I did get it seemed like some funny looks, like, what are you doing here? Walking around with a camera. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe other people have a different viewpoint on Santa Rosalia. I really liked it. I thought it was great. I liked it because there weren't a lot of gringos around. But I thought it had a lot of character, and like I said before, it had a distinctly, Latin flavor to it. And it was a real working town. Car Don. Car Don. Cardone. Wow.
Oh, look how thick these cactuses are.
That's... One of the things that I remember John saying about this particular area was that really it's just his favorite. He loves these large desert camps, and he always seeks them out. And I think that I hope that I captured it here. I'm not that great at filming at this point, and I have a lot to learn about filming, but I'm just trying to capture the beauty. There are a lot of gaps in terms of filming from Santa Rosalia to here. We covered a lot of ground, and we made a few stops here and there. I didn't film at all.
After all the driving we did and what we did, and we know this is probably, you can get up here in 12 hours, right? So, what's the shortest amount of time, of days, would you do a drive like this to spend time up here?
The shortest amount?
Yeah, would you do a 4-day weekend, 1 day up, 2 days driving around, or hanging out at a beach, and then another day back?
Let me think about that. It's a lot of, the first thing that comes to my mind is, you're buying, auto, the insurance, there's the gas and all that to come down here.
Yeah, so you gotta take all that into consideration.
Yeah.
The insurance is being less because it's less days.
That is true.
I don't know what it was if you break it down a day for you.
I feel like 5 days would be kind of ideal.
Okay, so if you're going to do 5 days, you might as well do like a weekend. Take 5 days off of work. Well, I don't know.
Well, what I would do is I would take... I could easily, it's so easy for me, like, my boss doesn't have any problem with me taking off like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I could do, then I have Friday, Saturday. So, I could conceivably do 5 days, no problem, anytime.
Oh, that's great.
Oh wow, there's a whole crew here. We were a little tight on time. Particularly, we wanted to make it at a decent time to the beginning of the Pioneer Trail, which was our real destination. We stopped here and we saw a huge crew of Americans and, you know, like Raptors and stuff. And I didn't really get into talking with them, you know, just for the time that we didn't really want to get hung up there for too long. This mission is taken care of by a family that lives right next to the mission. And I think they've done a pretty good job of restoring it, and they were asking for donations. So Coco's Corner is a pretty well-known off-roader spot for many, many years. People have stopped by here and gotten a Coke or a beer from Coco, and they've done a lot for him through the years. So one of the things that has changed recently, as many probably know, is after the hurricanes, they had to rebuild Highway 5. And in doing so, they have bypassed Coco. And, you know, to his dismay, it has, you know, he was complaining that he didn't get very many visitors. He's a great guy, and I love seeing him every time. So this is basically the start of what is called the Pioneer Trail. Supposed to be pretty rugged, and it pops out at, I believe, Gonzaga Bay. So gonna take it nice and slow. So those markers are all like falling over now. Did you ever stop and look at them to see what they're marking?
Mining operation has something to do with the mines, I think.
So I guess the trail basically goes up and over those mountains that are out in the distance, and then over those, and then you drop down into Gonzaga Bay.
No one ever talked about this track until about a year ago. Someone mentioned it on the Nomad forums, and now everyone's talking about it, so who knows what it's like nowadays.
That's going to leave a mark. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, she's hurt. Oh, okay, now she's okay. I'm gonna walk that again. I gotta see what I fell off of over there.
You knocked that big boulder in.
Did I? Yeah. So I made it even better.
Yeah, I guess so. You want to call it better.
Wow. Oh, shit. Right down on that big rock right there. Okay, yeah, but pick this different line here. Let's see what we got. So this is pretty much the end of our Baja March 2020 trip. I didn't film getting through the border and stuff. We did go through the east exit on Mexicali. We had read on the Baja Nomad Forum that was a really good way to get out, and I have to agree, it was really great. We also stopped by here in San Felipe, and we got our trucks washed off before we crossed the border. I don't know, maybe some people have been turned back to get rid of the mud and dirt. If you like this video, please give it a like, I'd appreciate it. And if you would like to see more videos that I've got coming up with my buddy John and others, give it a subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of upcoming videos when I post them.